Hi there, Joka here from Pocketful of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to show you some projects with the new cherry on top cover plate. This is an A2 cover plate with the scallop edges that I often use, and I will create a bunch of backgrounds. Some of them, like here, I'm going to use some liquid glue, and I am going to directly place it onto the sometimes the easiest words don't come to my mind, the card base. But I actually, as you can see, I actually layered two die cuts together just for some dimension. And earlier I showed you a panel that was all white, and I actually had this one, all the cutout pieces in as well, because this is gonna give you a different look. And I did mention that in other videos already that are on the channel today. I don't know in which order I'm going to upload the video, so I might make no sense at some point, but there will be answers then in another video. So anyway, I want to create some colorful projects and some more simple ones because I don't want to waste all the paper. So for two cards, I am going to add different colors. So for the cherries, I'm going to use two different reds, and then I'm going to use some pinks for the flowers and different greens for the leaves and the stem. But then obviously, as you can see, I'm going to have a red panel left. Normally I don't like to use a color panel for whatever reason. I'm just I don't know, maybe it's my scrapbooking phase. I also only used to use white die cuts. Very rarely I used color, but I also do not like to waste so much paper, so I will use those, and I think they still look cute. One of these will be this particular, not this, I already moved the card, a white card with just red backing or inlaying, but you can maybe see here that I actually messed up this panel, unfortunately. So some of my little shapes got messed up because I use, as you can see, I use a really banged up cutting plate, so it's completely warped already, and to do a run through your machine and then back is actually not a good idea, because definitely your paper or your die will move, and then so actually one run through would have been enough because everything gets cut through, but I don't know why I did that. So anyway, back to the project. I also add some foam tape for the for some dimension to my flowers, and I use two different pinks for the flowers, just so again there's a bit more variety. And I'm also using two different greens for the stems and leaves. And then, because I'm creating two panels simultaneously, did I say that right? Oh god, that sounded weird. Well, in parallel is what I mean. So I'm going to have two panels, two green panels, so I will be able to fill two other panels with the leaves. Oh my god, I'm slowing down. I think it's 3 a.m. and I was so enthusiastic that I was doing one voiceover after the other, but I think I'm now slowing down. So anyway, this one here I just showed that it's actually from the Summer Floral set. It belongs to one of the flowers, but I thought it would look cute with these cherry blossoms. So that actually doesn't belong to the covered plate, but it adds a bit of something extra. So it's just an idea if you want. Now I'm creating some sentiments, and to be honest, I wanted to add some larger sentiment panels to these cards, but then I realized I really don't want to cover anything, so I'm just gonna go with these boring sentiments, love and hugs. It's but they work, you know, they always work. It's just that they are not very creative, but they are short at least, so they don't cover up as much of that pretty background. And then I'm going to add some layer of white cardstock to them so that they are more firm. And I just use some of the scrap papers that I have, and then I'm trying to figure out where I should add them, and then I'll add some foam tape to them. And yeah, what is the best placement? So I try to just do them differently, both of them, but this always reminds me of a notebook, you know, when I place it there. Okay, so I created just two backgrounds that are white and red, and I am using one of these sentiments, these round sentiments from the round and round background add-on kit. And then, as you can see, I die cut it from white and red cardstock, and then I added the letters back in red. So I think white and red is fresh for summer. I think even though these are really, really simple, especially the next card, um, they are okay. Or maybe, you know, if you create a card set, they are more acceptable because then you have some more complex and some simple cards. And then on this one, because the background is very simple, and there's, you know, even if you hide a part of it, you still see enough of it. I'm creating a larger sentiment panel with the cheesiest sentiment of all. You are the cherry on top. So I'm using the new Mini Alpha die set, or die more specifically, for this purpose, and I'm just adding these red letters, and then I will add this in the middle of that panel. And then that's it. Actually, all cards are done. And I hope I could give you some ideas, or I could inspire you in one way or another. Thank you again for watching all these videos. There's a lot, I know, but I hope they help. Thank you very much, and I see you next time. Bye bye.